While world leaders argue and debate in Copenhagen about how to reduce human-based emissions, an Illinois-based small business takes real action. And while some Fortune 500 corporations get bogged down in red tape, a Downers Grove lawn service leads the way. On December 16, 2009, the first Ford F-350 with an underbed propane tank rolled off the Roush assembly line in Livonia, Michigan, just outside the economically challenged city of Detroit. Eric Hansen, the founder and owner of Competitive Lawn Services, was there to take delivery, proving that game-changing action is not the exclusive domain of Wall Street and CEOs.
Initially, we started running equipment on propane because of financial reasons, and that was 2 years ago when gas was $4.50 a gallon. As we began to work with propane, we were looking at a significant reduction in our emissions, and that was one of the reasons that we continued on with this. Second thing is we were looking at significantly less maintenance costs because as propane runs cleaner, we were doing less oil changes and things like that. And the third thing is we also found that a lot of this equipment runs and is significantly quieter as well.
The facts speak for themselves. 60% of the propane used in the United States is derived from natural gas production, of which the U.S. has massive reserves. % of the propane used in the U.S. is produced in the U.S. Carbon-based emissions are reduced by 60% in both lawn equipment and vehicles. Propane is less flammable, it can't spill, and engines running on propane are significantly quieter. And because an engine running on propane is more efficient and the cost per gallon is less than gasoline, it's excellent news for consumers.
Well, because we're able to take our expense line on gasoline and convert it over to propane, which will be running up to 10,000 gallons this upcoming season on propane, that's going to be a significant reduction in our expense lines, which we'll be able to pass on to our customers.
Yes, going green can be very good for both business and Mr. and Mrs. American consumer. And when this vehicle and the rest of the Competitive Lawn Service equipment goes into action in the spring, it will prove once again that the little guy can make a difference, and that doing the right thing can also be good for business.
Well, I believe that companies across the country should be looking for sustainable practices that they can do. Green initiatives that they're able to get into, like propane or like other things for their companies. And this is one way that we can do it, and we can do this, and this is going to impact generations to come.